You're watching Celtic Fans TV. Please don't forget to subscribe below. Good win today, mate. What do you make of that performance?
I thought we played a lot better. Big Julian's going to a game now. Bit shaky at the start, but it's looking alright now.
Quality. Could have done a little bit better off the ball. But Bayo, quality all day. Unlucky not to get his hat trick.
I thought it was a fantastic performance today. It was a fault in the team, and so yeah, fantastic performance. Obviously, with Rangers winning today, it kind of put the pressure on us a wee bit, but we responded well, and some very well taken goals.
Mate, much better for Thursday. I thought we played in the first half. I were a little bit we gave the ball away a few times, but the second half we came out a total different animal.
I was well pleased with the performance. Again, like Thursday night there, we dominated Hearts. They really showed nothing. They come to Celtic Park, they defend, doesn't pay off. So yeah, well pleased.
I thought it was alright. First I thought we were good. First 20 minutes it took a slow start again, but as soon as we got in it, we were alright. He just dropped a bit after their penalty, but good performance all round, but everybody I thought was brilliant.
Good to see Bayo get a start, 2 goals. It's good to get him onto the pitch. We've looked like we need a big solid person up there. Like Edward has been good, really good up there, but Bayo, he reminds you kind of like Dembele, the way he holds the ball up and he gets into defenders and that kind of stuff. So
really good performance coming off the Thursday night's performance against AIK, and then 2 big games coming up.
First start for Bayo today. What did you make of his performance?
Brilliant. I said to me son-in-law there, I said, I reckon I'll get an hat-trick today. So 2 goals and hit the post. Brilliant.
Oh man, I think he needs a wee bit more game time, to be honest with you. Yeah, he got his goal right enough, maybe. Don't know if the first one was his, but he looks a bit of a presence. I'll give him that one, but he's not like a game before Edward or Griffiths.
It was absolutely fantastic today, and the good thing about it is I think it's given Neil Lennon a bit of a selection headache, because I mean he's been very unlucky with injuries and that, but I think it's definitely given Celtic another dimension, and hopefully we can build on that as the season progresses.
It gives us a different option for what we have normally up front. We've got Edward that comes in for the ball, and then he's very good at getting away. Griffiths goes in behind and runs, and he can score a fancier goal, but I think Bayo, he's just that type of guy that's going to be there, that's going to just be in and knock the easy ones in, but you still need somebody to be there, so he gives Celtic a different option, especially where the game's coming up, especially maybe going to Ibrox, where if you maybe want to put 2 up front, now you've got 2 people that aren't exactly the same. 2 of them are different, which is a lot more harder to handle than obviously playing 1, so it's definitely a better option to have, so I'm glad that he done well.
I think Bayo played really well. I think, let's be honest, he got out the day because we've got that game on Thursday night, so Eddie was rested, and so Bayo got the run out. I think he needs a run of games, but he's shown enough to say that yeah, he deserves to be in consideration.
Do you think that's good for us now? It gives us that option if we want to rotate Edward or Griffiths. He's there.
It does. It gives us three strikers up front that we can choose for and rotate, and we normally only play with the one up. But yeah, it's a good addition to the squad.
I thought he was brilliant. I said we should have given him a chance earlier, but obviously he came in, made his mark, so I can do it, innit?
Debut for Fraser Foster back from Southampton. How do you think he done, and do you expect him to be number 1 from now on?
Well, I thought he did very well today. Very, very unlucky with the goal. It was a very, very good save. I think it was a bit of like poor defending from our part. I think eventually he will be Celtic's number 1, because I don't think he was brought back from Southampton to sit on the bench. But whether he'll start on Thursday night and next weekend just remains to be seen. But I think eventually, come the end of the season, I think he'll be back to Celtic's number 1.
See the penalty rate enough? I give him that one. Should I see the second rebound? But yeah, big Fraser Foster, cracking signing. He could be a.
Do you expect him to be number 1 from now on?
Game changer, 100%. Yeah, number 1. You see what he done when we had him before, man. The amount of clean sheets he had.
Much to do apart from save the penalty, but you know, apart from that, he had really nothing to do.
He'll be number 1. He obviously saved the penalty, and he was just unlucky that nobody followed in and helped him out. But he's just, I don't know, as I said to you a couple of weeks back there, that the 2 keepers that we had before we signed them don't really give you confidence. Today you feel he's confident. Like the size of him, just in size of the goals. You see him with the penalty, the boy kind of looked at him and I thought, he's saving this ball, and he did, but as I said, he was a bit unlucky with nobody falling in helping him, but mate, definitely number 1.
It's a tough one, eh? Yes, I think he will make Number one of his own. He played really well today. He didn't have much to do, but when he was called into action, he saved that shot for the free kick that was recalled. He got the shot, he saved the shot. Well, he saved the cheeky wee free kick to start with, and then he saved the shot for the second retake, and he saved the penalty. He couldn't be at fault for the rebound. It was so fast, but he got the penalty. So yeah, I'm pleased with him, and I think he will make the number one position his own.
I think it'll be it's a tough decision, isn't it? Bain's obviously a brilliant keeper, but that injury's put him out. So I think he's better than Gordon, but it'll be between Bain and Foster.
8 days left of the window. What do we need to make it a successful one?
100% a left back and a right back, two full backs, and then if we get anybody else in, it'll be a bonus. 100% full backs.
I think a left back, maybe another striker. I think that's what everybody's saying. You know, like whenever I've seen you, I think that's what everybody's saying.
Maybe definitely another right back. When you've seen that today, we had Ayer, who's our centre back, playing right back at the start, and then we have Beaton, that's a centre mid, playing in defence. So then Ayer get injured and he's going off, and the person that we're bringing on is Anthony Ralston. So that clearly shows that we definitely need a right back. I don't know why Celtic aren't going for O'Donnell for Kilmarnock. I think he's a good enough player for Celtic. I still think El Hamid's the best right back that we've got. Obviously he's injured now, but if we can get we need at least two in every position to compete with each other, and we need two at a good level. So definitely I think we need a right back. We need another centre back, I would say, because we can wear quite thin. Simonovic is kind of like, he's got glass knees. He doesn't play on artificial pitches as well. So I don't want to go through a season with Beaton being one of our centre backs, even though he's a centre mid. We still need a left back. Bolingoli played actually better. I'm still not a fan of him, right? But he did play actually quite well today. I've got to give him that. Even though my dad absolutely loves the guy, I just don't see it. But he did play well today. But that also, at home, I think you're going to get that, but away from home, he still looks a wee bit shaky at away grounds. But he still needs time to get used to it, I suppose. So definitely a left back, but we need him.
It's a toughie again because, midfield forward, we're fine. I think we're still a wee bit shaky in defence and covering defence. And if we got I don't know what's up with El Ahmed, wasn't even on the bench today, was he injured? Big Ayer's made that position really his own, the right back, so I'm happy with Big Ayer at right back, but he limped off today. So I think we need cover at right back. And Bolly, he's getting better every game, but I still think we need another bit of cover at left back, yeah.
A left back and another centre back. Definitely. Back up, right back.
Who's your man of the match today?
Bayo. Yeah.
Man of the match today? No, but I'll get you big Bayo. I'll get you the big man.
Bolly all day. Quality. Absolute quality.
It's got to be Bayo he took his goals very, very well. Special mention to Ayer as well. I thought he was outstanding today, and I saw him limping off today. I just hope it's not a bad thing coming up for Thursday and next Sunday's game.
Definitely Bayo. It's got to be Bayo. I think he just ran his cell, probably ran his cell too much on the ground because he got injured. But the way he took his 2 goals actually, well, he just threw his cell in there, especially up against Berra and Halkett. They two are quite physical defenders, so I actually thought he done quite well against them. So I'd give it to Bayo.
It's a tough one. Bayo scored 12 goals there, but Big Ayer, he had acres of space on that right hand side. I don't know why the Jambos let him have acres of space, but he put in so many crosses. So I'm going to give it to Big Ayer.
Bayo, he was decent. Aye, definitely.
But I'd give Bayo it for the 2 goals or the 1 goal, don't know. But I thought Bolly was brilliant as well.
Bayo definitely. He was definitely my man of the match.
Oh, Bayo's got to be in it.